Welcome to the Savvy Radio Show. Today is Nerd Rock Wednesday, dedicated to helping you learn more about technology to increase yourself and your business empire.
Yeah, what up, Savvy investors? It is Wednesday, Nerd Rock Wednesday. Yep. This is Steve VanCauwenbergh. I am the Savvy Landlord. You've tuned into the SavvyRadioshow.com for other motivating episodes on tech, life in general, ultimately real estate. Why real estate? So you can do the things that you want to do, buy assets, put money in your pocket, blah, blah, blah. If this is your first time tuning in, good luck. Welcome. Anyway, so I'm assuming everyone's heard of MyFitnessPal app. Well, this is actually one of those apps that I was frustrated that I didn't get this information years ago. And it's been around. A lot of people know about it. But actually today I was in the kitchen at the office and a new tenant just recently moved in. And she was like, "What are you doing?" And I was scanning my food that I was eating. And I was like, "Have you ever heard of MyFitnessPal?" She was like, "No." And I'm like, "How old you are?" She's like 23. And I was like, that's the problem. Not everybody knows about it. That's why I'm going to drop it on Wednesday, Nerd Rock Wednesday. Are you ever confused about nutrients in your food? Or are you overweight and you need to figure out a way to break it off and lose weight? Well, let me tell you something. This is an app that I've known about for a long time. It's called MyFitnessPal. It's for a smartphone. It's free. You can log in through a website or the app. Definitely want to get the app. The website, I barely go in there. What it does is tracks your diet, exercise, so you can make sound decisions. You can work harder. It's like I have the Garmin watch, and it tells me what my heart rate is. So when I'm on the bicycle and my heart rate is only 120 beats per minute, I realize, fat boy, you got to keep rolling. That's why I love the Garmin watch. And, I liked MyFitnessPal. And just recently, I went all in. I don't know if you know this, but I pulled the trigger, and I'm trying to become super healthy. You've heard about that already this far. If you haven't, hey, welcome to the club. We're fat. We need to lose weight. You should do it too. And I realized that I used to use this app a lot, and it really breaks your mind and what you're eating, because we just consume things so fast. It's just like if you got cash in your pocket and you go to the store and it's like $5 here, $20 here, $30 here. Oh, let me get that shirt. That's $14.99 plus tax. Next thing you know, that $100 that's in your pocket, you just lost it because you're not keeping track of it, right? Just like using your debit card, you're just swiping away and you're not living on a budget. Well, we're not living on a budget with our calorie intake. Now, I don't want to scare you or that you need to do this, okay? Just in general, for fun, you should create a goal system. If you log in, and I'm doing this actually today, if I log into FitnessPal for 3 meals a day for 7 days, I reward myself with a prize. And off the top of my head, I can't think of it. It's usually like a book, maybe a T-shirt, something that's within $20. But what I'm trying to do is create a habit. And to be honest with you, this habit has helped me lose weight. It helps me remind me that what am I doing? I had pizza last night, kind of jacked up my deal. Obviously, I felt that in the bathroom. But, is that reaching my goals? And, if you have a mentor, and I have a mentor that helps me financially, and he's like, you got to have numbers. You got to have reports. You got to know where you're going. You got to know where you're at. And I think you got to apply that same concept to food. And, you're wondering why you're carrying around 30 pounds extra is because you're not maintaining it by knowing what you're consuming. So that's what MyFitnessPal does. So this is what it does for me. I found out on Consumer Reports, yep, that's a pretty decent website, that they gave them a super high best free program overall satisfaction. And their little quote said, maintenance and calorie awareness and food variety. There's some salads that I'm eating at Walmart. I buy these organic salads. I definitely recommend doing them. Don't buy them in Oklahoma City because every time I roll over there, they're gone. But they're $4, and I didn't know that some of them with the cheese in there had a lot of fat. So I started cutting off the cheese a little bit. Cut that cheese off. So it's free. It's a classic calorie counter diet plan. But the cool thing is like when you put in your goals and it tells you every day when you click the button done for the day, it says if you eat this way, you're going to weigh this much in 5 weeks. I thought that was freaking nutty. So if I continue to eat this type of food, I can reach my goal in 5 weeks, is what the app tells me. You lose weight by tracking your calorie intake quickly and easily. The cool thing I love about MyFitnessPal and all social databases is that when you put in food, so I scan, like for example, if I'm eating some crackers, I take the box of the crackers, I flip it over, and I scan it, and it automatically puts in what the information is. So I never type in anything. I just mainly scan stuff, and I scan it once, and it's easy to find. It takes 10 seconds, but the skill of discipline is worth doing it. Here's another thing that I love about this app. First of all, if you have a smart scale that hooks up to your Wi-Fi, as soon as you jump on that scale, it automatically syncs to FitnessPal. That's one thing I love about FitnessPal. It tells you about the progress, how, is fascinating because like exactly May 2016, I weighed, I think it's like 278, and today I weigh like 248. And so it shows you within a whole year, I've lost and gained 40 pounds quite often. Now, since January, I've lost 25 pounds and I'm doing good. Thank you for all the hype and encouragement on Facebook. Thank you, peeps. Seriously, when the Lord says, hey, reach out to VC and encourage him, it's working. Okay. So whatever Satan tells you not to do, don't freaking do it. Listen. Do it. If someone says, write you call your mom. If you you forgot to file that extension on your taxes, call your CPA. It says, go love on VC, go love on your boy. Okay. That's what you need to be doing, and vice versa. The cool thing is it syncs to my watch. So my watch, and it goes to any device. It doesn't have to be a Garmin, it could be a Fitbit, whatever. But like all the steps that I do, like it calculates that and knows what I'm burning off. Pretty crazy. So if you really want to lose weight, it's the easiest and fastest thing that I've found. I love the aspect of the accountability, and it's so easy to use. And I'm kind of frugal, and I'm really committed to 2017 weight loss 2000. I got 25 more pounds to roll, total of 50 pounds. I'm trying to knock out in 2017. I'm going to do it. I'm getting gangster on it. So you could pay for a premium, which is like $10 a month, kind of high, or you can pay $50, which is a great marketing piece. So you can pay $50, which breaks it down to like $4 and something a month, or you could pay $10 a month. It was like a no-brainer. But I was like, man, $50, 50, man, that's a lot of audiobooks. But I'm glad I did it because it breaks down the exact nutrients. Now, the free version gives you enough information if you're just kind of hey, need accountability, need to live life. I'm telling you, it's free. It's worth it. Been using it for several years. Last week, I pulled the trigger, my bad, and paid the $50. And it's been great. I get to look at exact grams of food and the nutrients, and this is pretty interesting. Anyway, so that's it today. MyFitnessPal. If you don't have it, it's free. You got a smartphone, probably. If you don't, you can do it on the web browser. My name's VanCauwenbergh. You turned in to the Nerd Rock Wednesday. If there's an app that you've heard about or or service or something that makes your life better, dude, message me, text me, let it happen. Let your boy know so I can tell the world.
You have just experienced Nerd Rock Wednesday with your host, the Savvy Landlord. Please leave a comment and stop by our website, SavvyRadioshow.com, for more technology episodes.